back to WCI TV. I'm Allison Godlove. We are in the studio powered by Tower MSA Partners. And joining me in the studio this afternoon is Teresa Williams. She's the Senior Vice President of Care at Home. Thank you so much for joining us and being here. We appreciate it. So Paradigm acquired Home Care Connect, now branded Paradigm's Care at Home, at the end of last year. So could you share with us the progress of the post-acquisition strategy, the synergies, and the integration?
Yes, so when we looked at partnering with Paradigm Home Care Connect, one of the most attractive elements of being with Paradigm was their philosophy on caring for the injured worker, which is very much in line with ours, and that's why we have such great synergies. Their philosophy for caring for the injured worker is a holistic approach. And so what that means for the injured workers, taking care of them from a clinical perspective, a biopsychosocial approach. And so that clinically aligned with us as well as with Paradigm. And so the synergies have just been absolutely incredible. The integration's going great, and we're very excited about the progress that we've made.
That's wonderful to hear. So Paradigm's Care at Home enables patients who need acute level care to receive care in their homes rather than in a hospital. So could you explain your hospital at home care delivery model and the suite of the products to manage this care?
So in partnering with Paradigm, none of our services actually overlap. So there's this continuum of care that we can provide for the injured worker. So when the injured worker gets hurt on the job, and if it's a catastrophic type of injury, catastrophic case management will immediately take place by Paradigm for the injured worker. And so if a injured worker needs this acute care type of setting, we can provide that for them through a Shepherd's or a Craig Hospital. When they're ready to step down for care, we then have a continuum of care with post-acute care services until they're able to get back to their home. And so what that allows us to do is to check in for care at each level for the injured worker, meaning that there's this continuum of care where the injured worker is looked at each level of care that's required. We can then make sure that they get the home health that they need, that they get the durable medical equipment that they need, and any of those services that are required in the home can be taken care of immediately.
Mm-hmm. And innovation in healthcare is critical to the evolving patient care in order to achieve the best possible outcome. So could you tell us more about Paradigm's Care at Home innovative approach to teletext and how that has improved communication and outcomes?
Yes, so when Home Care Connect started their company several years ago, about 11 years ago, we built our processes around the care of the injured worker, and we knew that innovation was going to be extremely important. About 5 years ago, we developed what's called a telemedicine or telehealth connect program for our injured workers, which was very fortuitous because 2 years later the pandemic happened, which means everything was shut down. And so in terms of trying to connect with the injured worker to make sure that they're taken care of and that they have the services that they need, we could utilize our telehealth connect mechanism to talk directly to the injured worker and to make sure that they're doing okay. In addition to that, we also developed what's called a teletext program as well. And so that texting program allows us to confirm start of care with the injured worker, making sure that they have their DME, making sure that they have all the services that they need, even in the event that you can't see them, like in a pandemic. And so what Paradigm Care at Home does now is we are allowed to be able to be in their homes virtually and take care of them and making sure that they're okay. So innovation is extremely important, especially in Live Vault that we've been going through in the last couple of years.
We really got shoved into that innovation and had to make changes very quickly.
Very quickly.
Yeah. Well, Teresa, thank you so much for coming by the studio to talk with us about
Thank
this.
you.
We
Thank you
appreciate
for your
it.
time.
Thank you. Have a great time at the conference.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us for WCI TV. We'll be right back.